KG, you know, you've been sitting down for a long time. Do you ever get the urge to get back in the ring? And I feel like I've asked you this before, and you comfortable where you at, but like watching these guys, watching the culture continuously grow, do you ever get the urge to get back in the ring and battle at all?
I mean, urges are temporary. So
okay.
They come and go.
Okay.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like something I dwell on. I know I'm better than a lot of these niggas that's here now. Like, shout out to these niggas, but I know I'm still better.
So the competition, the competitor is still out there.
No, it's still there, but for me, I don't got nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my resume from 2016, which was when I stopped, you know, that kind of speaks for itself. So I'm not really inspired to battle any of these new guys. I'm really more inspired to give the opportunities when I'm able to, because if I step into the ring, then that means I step away from this position, and if nobody's here to actually fill this void and can actually cultivate what I was able to do over the years, then I wouldn't even want to risk that. Like, it's not really worth it for me, because you know I'm damn near 40 years old. I'm not gonna rap about the shit I was rapping about then, because whatever niggas think, I was actually doing a lot of those things now. I'm not doing those things now. I profess financial literacy, business, shit like that. So I'm not gonna turn it on and turn it off. But I'm better than a lot of these.
Who's to say we don't need that though? Remember, battle rap, you know, you can talk about anything you want. Yeah, who's to say we don't need to hear that?
Yeah, you can hear that, but you know, the beat I come back, you got niggas like that'll hold it.
That's real.
I'm just good on it. Like, shout out, like I get it every event. Every event, I got people asking me the same thing, and I think it's humbling. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, but at the end of the day, people got roles. Like, it's important. That's what's wrong with the world. Nobody really want to play their role, and somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to play the position to actually push these guys, push these guys. And if I don't do it, I don't know who will. So,
what do you say to the fans that said 2016 the game changed, KG? You can't do that shit. You probably gonna be washed up. You probably ain't got it no more, man. You talking that talk, but it's a different thing when you get in that ring. What do you say to that?
You're entitled to your opinion.
That's it.
You can really check my game tapes, so you can't really find too many chinks in my armor. And whatever people might assume of who I am, you can just kind of see how I'm operating amongst people and really get a grasp of how I really am in person. So really, people's ideas of what they think I might be, they're not really relevant to me, because if you see me in person, that energy gonna switch. Like, that's just the reality of life. You know what I'm saying? So you're entitled to your opinion for anybody who feels that way, but I'm sure if you see me, you're probably gonna say you appreciated my work. Like, you don't have that energy. Like, that's just, the history has shown that amongst time, you know, that internet energy is different than in-person energy when it comes to me. So you're entitled to your opinion over the internet, and if you ever did say it to me to my face, and I say you're entitled to your opinion as well. So,
if a battler did come and challenge you though,
that happens all the time.
Oh, they.
I can't do events like this without one of these niggas asking what's up with a battle. Like, that's just
got you asking for the smoke.
And once again, it's humbling. It really is humbling. It means that the things that I did back in those days, people do remember and they appreciate. I think, and that's appreciative. But like I said, I'm just in a stage in my life right now where I know what I can do, and because I know it, I don't got to prove it to nobody at this stage. Because I got more important things to handle. You know what I'm saying? And it's a greater good. It benefits more people when I do what I do, as opposed to me doing it for myself.
Also on just like where the culture is at right now, you know what I'm saying? It's in I guess financially in a better space for the battlers. Visually, as far as like the growth of it, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? As far as the growth of battle rap, it's more mainstream and things like that. And it's also more like, it's not as I would say underground, or where it's like sacred and things like that. It's like you're getting a little bit of everything. So it might be more gossipy, it might be more, talking about stuff outside of just battle rap. Just the growth of the culture is come with its good things and it comes with its bad things. What's your opinion on just where the culture is in 2023 right now?
I think realistically, we might have reached our peak in terms of earning potential this year, maybe last year. I'm not gonna get into the specifics on why.
Okay.
But I would say that unless you're at the top of the top, you might have capped out. Like, that's a controversial take, Like I said, I don't want to get into too much detail, but I just feel like we capped out in terms of the earning potential for the average battler. I think that entitlement has become more of a thing in battle rap now. Like, I feel like people have understood the fact. I had a conversation with a battler yesterday, and it's crazy, and I believe this to be true. Once battlers found out that they had the ability to write around and remember it in one day, once they knew that they could do that, then everybody started doing that shit.
Gotcha.
And that entitlement, when you ask for a certain amount, it can lead to people not wanting to come as much, pay-per-views going down a little more, and certain platforms maybe not rocking with you in the future. And that leads to artists getting paid less. I think it's a trickle-down effect, and I think it has a lot to do with the entitlement of the actual battle rap. It's become popular to say that you wrote this shit yesterday.
Yeah.
That's not cool to me, especially if you got paying customers. You know
Gotcha.
So I think until the battler makes a change to get that hunger, like maybe that PG hunger again on the top level, it's gonna trickle down to everybody else, because now you got niggas in smaller leagues doing these things.
Gotcha.
There's not real progress to build real stars, maybe outside of what we do with Crucible. It's hard to filter out who's good and who's not, because you don't know who's serious and who's not. Because the people at top, they're setting a bad example in terms of how you should prepare for a battle, to put forth the performances that Summer Madness 2 brought, like those type of battles. None of them niggas wrote the day before.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. And that's what
and you know, it's interesting you say that, because I've heard like some of the older battlers or some of the vets say, give me 2-3 months and you'll see something different, or give me that time and you'll see really what I'm able to do, or this, that, and the third. And that short time prep, basically, and kind of like with the battlers, but also with the leagues as well, pushing to get things done in 2 weeks, or booking you last minute and things like that, kind of forcing that new energy as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's taking a toll on the actual art.
That's fair. No, that's absolutely fair. But one thing I'm gonna shoot bail for the league owners, and the reason why it's at its peak is because we able to give those opportunities. You know, we could not call you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that check. You know what I'm saying? So it is a catch-22, and I'm not saying that it's something that we can't fix, but it's something that we have to acknowledge in terms of what I was saying. So, you know, I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying that that's where we're at right now, and it does play both ways. Sometimes the leagues do wait to the last minute, but sometimes that means that a budget just got approved last minute.
That's true.
And if the budget getting approved means that everybody's getting paid, so it kind of works in both ways. Where ideally we would like to approve budgets faster, but at the end of the day, if we can continue to approve budgets monthly to do even applicants, people may talk shit about it, but these is what are giving people livelihoods. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it kind of works both ways. Like I said, I'm not saying it's something that we are able to change right now. But it is worth acknowledging that that's where we're at now.
And just to cap it off and end it with, what do you think would make battle rap in a better position, or, you know, for the league, for the battlers, and for everybody who's supporting it or enjoying it?
I think the rap culture actually fully accepting battle rap. If they fully accepted battle rap from an industry standpoint, because we do the same numbers that a lot of these rappers do. What a lot of people outside don't look at is, if you assign artists, a lot of them YouTube views is fucking fake. Them ain't like them. A lot of them is stream farm numbers. So you'll see a nigga get 5 million views, 6 million views, and half them views came from a stream farm. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like if the rap culture actually got behind battle rap and accepted it as part of its culture, to where the industry got a part of it, and they invested into it the same way, to where we would actually get money from streams the same way that like actual artists do. I think that will open up an opportunity to where the marketing would get pushed behind it, to where the whole rap audience would be a lot more inept to fuck with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being a niche market. So in all honesty, I think that's the way to actually really salvage it. But that's an uphill battle, because the people who run rap ain't necessarily part of this culture. So that's why it's kind of like, I don't want to get into who run it, because we, you know what's going
that's
on.
a whole nother conversation.
We're not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep my man usually paid.
Yo, KG, man, I truly appreciate you. Thank you again, man. Traffic 6. Make sure y'all tune in. Any last words for the fans?
Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Knowledge, man.
Let's get it.